Hello everybody, this is Kowalski here, and I am here playing Within. So this is my other gameplay, which will be uploaded onto my channel. Like always, all first episodes will be pilot, but I will name them number 1 because they're the number 1 for now. So, as always, I will be playing games back to back. So if you guys like this series and you would like to keep seeing me upload more, please leave a like, and let's see if we can try to get like 2 to 3 likes, and I will try to upload this more often. But everything else will be uploaded on my schedule, which is Tuesday and Saturday. So let's get started with this gameplay. I am really excited to play it, and let's start. Oh my god, the music's loud. Okay, I lowered it down for myself, but you guys can enjoy the full audio. Vanity, 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 vanity. The chants of my fans echoed through the door in front of me. And I am sorry, I am still new to reading, but hopefully in the future I will get better at reading. And if I make noises in my throat, just remember that I'm not used to talking to myself, nor speaking out loud in this manner. Anyways, let's get started. Sorry. One of my 2 bodyguards wrapped his hands around the doorknob. Please prepare yourself, Miss Vanity. Once I open this door, we'll be heading straight to our limo. The guard had no reason to freeze. Whatever that word is. I had long since grown used to these types of crowds. Still, I nodded and put him at ease. After taking a deep breath, he pushed open the door. A crowd of hundreds raised their cameras as soon as I stepped out. My guard waved their arms to shoo them away. This red carpet was for me to walk on, after all. I blew a kiss for these star-struck peasants. Miss Vanity, please let us hurry, my bodyguard said. Too bad for him. I shuddered along, like a model on a catwalk. A group of reporters managed to worm through the crowd. They now tiptoed over my guards in hopes of scoring that exclusive. Sorry. Vanity, how does it feel to have won another calligrapher of the Year award? A reporter asked me. Before I could answer, another dozen of people shouted over each other, hoping for my attention. Vanity, may I get a photo with you? Can you sign some autographs for my kids, and 2 for me, of course? Ah! I can't believe I'm standing this close to Vanity! Wow. My fans trampled their dirty feet all over the red carpet. Finally, my bodyguard pulled their pepper spray to keep these fans in check. A young male reached in my direction despite having a spray aimed at his face. Rather admirable for a present. I extended my hand for this male to kiss. Unfortunately for him, he fainted at the sight of my perfectly polished nails. I reached my limousine at last. My bodyguards opened the door for me. As I climbed in, trailing fans snapped as many photos as they could. Miss Vanity! Miss Vanity! The crowd chanted as my car window pulled up. How odd. They never referred to me as Miss. Oh, my graceful present must be too much for their sanity. These poor things. Miss Vanity! Miss Vanity! Well, How does it feel to literally be put right back into reality? Reality is a bitch. Oh. Well, I had fun while it lasted. At least I got to ride a limousine for a good 30 seconds. I got to ride a limousine for an hour. For no reason. For my dad's mother's birthday. Ain't much. In real life, my only registered vehicle was, well, my 10-year-old bike. At least you have a bike. Mine only was 2 months before it got ran over. My apartment had no space for a car anyways. Lady, I wish I had a car. I'll take the bike over the car. But I live in Boston, Massachusetts. The place ain't meant for bikes. Actually, this single room with cracked walls might have been an insult to the word apartment. Pull up these curtains for a spectacular $1 view featuring a sewage pipe and a wall tainted with yellow. Just open the window if you wish to smell sewage as well. A breathtaking experience. By the way, sorry, I need to take back the one room thing. This place actually has 2 rooms. Thank you very much. The second room happens to be a toilet. That still counts, right? The toilet has been clogged for 3 months. So be careful when using it. Sorry, I flipped my phone. Miss Vanity, Miss Vanity. A woman's voice echoed from outside. She was no fan, but rather my landlady. I glanced over at my clock. 6 a.m. Another hour or 2 would have been nice. Girl, I woke up at 5 o'clock each morning just to get to school, which started at 7. Get your ass up. She probably wanted to tell me about another rent rise. Nothing good ever came out of that woman's mouth. I would be better off staying in bed. Don't we all wish we could all stay in bed and sleep our day away? No, get yourself up. Coming! As I changed into something more appropriate, the landlady kept knocking. I said I was coming, didn't I not? Maybe I should walk out naked, if that's what she did. If this was a game, we might get a sales boost too. You know what? The amount of times I walked out of my room naked, no shame. I don't care. My house. Well, my mom's house, but it doesn't matter. Yay! This sounds like it's a saloon music, but I like it. Good morning, Miss Vanity, the landlady said. I must ask, what's with that hair? It looks like you just woke up. That's because I did. It's a waste for young ladies like you to sleep away their youth. The landlady shook her head. She had no rights to preach to me like this. I wanted to tell her, but I decided against it. Also, doing so would give her an excuse to lecture me even further. With her size, if I engaged her, she would squish me into a vanity-flavored pancake. Yep. Miss Vanity, your rent was due 3 days ago. Oh, well, at least there's no rent increase. Sorry, ma'am. My next paycheck will come later tonight shift, so I will pay you the first thing in the morning. Tomorrow morning. The landlady grunted. Alright, just know that if this keeps up, you'll have to find another place to live. She spun around to leave. Once she disappeared behind the corridor, I kicked the door shut, causing a piece of my cracked wall to fall off. I tried shoving the piece back into place. My efforts resulted in some more wall fragments flaking off. You know, there's mold growing in my bathroom and the people in my complex. Well, the maintenance crew never fixed that, so I'm just waiting for the hole to bust open and Godzilla or the worm monster in my bathroom will come out and kill everybody in this house, and I'll be the only one here, still alive. Telling them I fucking told you. But anyways, great. The landlady would make me pay for that next month. Once I become an accomplished calligrapher, she would beg for a chance to clean my shoes. Hey, I sounded a bit ranty before, but that was never my intention. A lot of famous people had humble beginnings. I would follow in their footsteps, but first I need to put in the work. Ooh, I wish I can draw that good. And so I returned to the busiest street in my area, which my calligraphy spread before me. I sat on the concrete and rested my back against the fence. Car horns blazed behind me with a mixed with people shouting things about each other's mothers. These cars kept expelling fumes that would make me choke, just one of the many things I've dealt with in the name of the art. Pedestrians took up almost every inch of space on the street ahead. Surely this would be the day when someone spotted my talent. As always, no one afforded me anything more than a passing glance, and this soon will dwindle. Let me be honest. I never expected to be showered with praise every head who passed by here. What was that old saying? 10% of the people you reach out will buy your work. I could live with that. Just 1%, please. Anything but 0. I wanted to scream at these people. They had no idea how much sweat I poured into these calligraphies. As much as I would love to yell at people, it's like you're gonna make the situation worse. And trust me, I have yelled at people and suffered the consequences. And it's like you can do that in your bedroom and you scream at these people, or play Zoo Tycoon and write their names and feed them to a Tyrannosaurus Rex. But that's just me. Just keep going. I decided to keep these displeasures to myself. People often said patience would be rewarded. I wondered if my patience would ever become worthwhile. You know, I have been patient my whole life. It has not rewarded me yet, but I'm still hoping it will. So, let's pray to me and Vanity, okay, guys? Just as I thought this, a man paused to look at my calligraphies. He had a bucket of fried chicken in his hands. The smell made my mouth water. As the man eyed my works one by one, my cheeks heated up with the anticipation. At last, someone who spared more than a moment with my work. This must be my reward. The timing could hardly be more perfect. I summoned the courage to speak to the man, but he spoke first. Are you charging these? I managed a tiny nod. The man snorted. Oh God. I would never hang these on my wall, even if you gave me these for free. Seriously, this is the most shameless display I've ever seen. Okay, motherfucker. Trolls online are one thing. Confronting one in real life is a rarity. Judging from the man's scrawny arm, I bet I could overpower him with ease. Then he would know how big of a blunder he had made. I'm just gonna say that for the record. I wanted to stab all my bullies in the past. Even now if I see them. But it's like, it's so hard to not, but let's just though. Folks always said to ignore trolls. I clenched my teeth and stayed put. After chucking in my face, the man scrunted off. Determined to prove him wrong, I continued to sit and wait for the potential customers. Another thousands of people walked by without sparing me a look. Linger here any more longer would be a waste of time. As I packed my things, I insisted I was leaving because my part-time job started in an hour. Deep inside, I knew that man's word had rocked my confidence. I understand it's so hard. I'm with you, Vanity. Giving up on calligraphy would mean I wasted all this time over nothing. Yet if I lacked the gift, preserving might make things worse. Tears swelled in my eyes as I clenched my fist to hold them back. Speaking of tears, I heard a kid crying within the crowd. It looked like we both had lost child in our hands. Some pedestrians shot him a glance, but none of them offered more than that. These really are horrible people. To cheer myself up, I told myself I would never want my calligraphies to be owned by people like that. I should help the kid, but that would mean being late for my job. Okay, if this lady... Go help the kid out and be the better fucking person. These people who have time... Everybody has 1 second out of their time to go help a child out, and yet they choose to ignore it. Motherfuckers, if it was your child standing there and you lost him, you would have been bitching about, why hasn't anybody helped my child? If I judge others for abandoning a child, then I did the same myself. I would be a jerk and a hypocrite. With a sign, I walked up to the boy. Good for you, Vanity. Thank you. Be that hero. There. It's okay. Did you lose your mommy? The boy was sobbing too hard to answer. I leaned in to stroke his back with one hand on his head, at the end with the other. Let me know if you lost your mommy, okay? I'll help you find her. So there's no need to be scared. The kid managed to nod at last, and I whispered good boy in his ear. What's your mommy's name? Hungry. Her name's Hungry? What? The boy's tummy growled, and I realized what he meant. Oh, well, how about I buy you a sandwich? The kid shook his head. I want ice cream. Now, if I met a kid who wants ice cream and I offered them a sandwich... Kids these days. Hey, kid. Ice cream is more of a dessert, actually. I want ice cream. And so ice cream it was. One for him and none for me. The money came out of my pocket. Of course, my poor wallet. At least this kid could have eaten the whole thing rather than let half of it melt on his shirt. This is why I don't like kids half the time. This is just foreshadowing what you guys are probably going to learn about me in a vlog later in the future. Jessie! The boy said. That's my mommy's name. Jessie, Jessie. I called as I strode along the streets. Now people stared at me more than ever. Enough to make me blush, in fact. Maybe I should try shouting Jessie at random. The next time I sold my calligraphies. The sky turned orange as time ticked by. Yes, I knew that my shift started half an hour ago. Stop reminding me. A woman squeezed through the crowd and scurried towards us. She ran past the red light, nearly getting hit by a truck in the process. Mommy! The boy shook free of my hold and rushed to his mother's embrace. After muttering apologies to her son, the woman glanced towards me. Oh, thank you! Thank you so much for your help. You're wonderful, just wonderful. The torrent of praises curled my lips into a stupid grin. Anyone would have done the same thing. Not them bitches behind that you left to sell your calligraphies to. Please, if there's anything I can do in return, just let me know, said the mother. Actually, there is one thing I need help with. The mother nodded. Anything in my power, miss. Which way back to the train station? Aww. I thought she was gonna ask for money. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it right here because I've been recording for about 22 minutes. And I think this is a good stopping point because I don't want to make it 30 minutes long. So if you guys want to see more of this, remember to leave a like and subscribe. But anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye!